Recall that we just studied the Sutram 1461 Uryadi Chvidachascha, which prescribes the designation Gati, and we know that this section which prescribes the Gati Sanya starts from 1460 Gatishcha, which also we have studied, and it goes down to the Sutram 1479. We will take a look at a few more rules in this section which prescribes the Gati Sanya. The one we are taking up right now is 1463, which reads Adara Nadarayoho Sadasati. Straightforward sutram. The meaning is the terms Sat and Asat, when denoting respect and disrespect respectively, get the designation Gati, provided they are used in conjunction with a verb. Kriya Yoge. Kriya, of course, means action. Action is denoted by a verb, either a form ending in a ting affix or in a krit affix, added, of course, to a verbal root. The note here says that Anukaranam ityadi tri sutri swabhavat Krini Vishaya, which means that the three rules 1462 Anukaranam cha nitiparam, 1463 Adara Nadarayoho Sadasati, and 1464 Bhushane Alam are naturally applicable only in the context where the verbal root kru is in conjunction. What do you mean by naturally? Naturally means that is the nature of these terms. These terms are such that when they are in conjunction with an action, that action has to be the action of doing in order to make sense with these terms. For example, take the present Sutram 1463. This Sutram applies only when Sat denotes respect and Asat denotes disrespect. And what can the action be? Action is to show respect or show disrespect. In Sanskritam, the action of show is denoted as to make respect, to make disrespect. Therefore, the verbal root kru only makes sense. So these three rules from 1462 to 1464 are such that the terms mentioned in them require the verbal root kru to be in conjunction in order to apply these rules which prescribe the designation Gati. Okay, let's take the examples here. Adaran Kritva equals Satkritya, meaning having respected. Again, recall that the compounding is being done by the Sutram 2218 Ku Gati Pradayaha, which has the anuvritti of Nityam coming down from the prior Sutram 2217. Therefore, the Vigraha of the compound cannot be done using exactly the terms which are in the compound. Therefore, we say Adaran Kritva. We have to use some other word to express the meaning of Sat. Similarly, Anadaran Kritva equals Asatkritya, having disrespected. Derivation is quite straightforward. It follows the same steps as those we used when we derived the form Uri Kritya when we studied the Sutram 1461. So we don't have to go into that again. Compounding prescribed by the Sutram 2218 Kugati Pradayaha, which allows the Sutram 7137 Samase Nang Purve Ktvo Lyap to substitute Lyap in place of Ktva. Then the augment Tuk by the Sutram 6171 Rasasya Pitikriti Tuk. So all the same steps that we had when we derived Uri Kritya. The last note here says that Adara Nadarayoho Itikim. To understand the importance of the condition Adara Nadarayoho, consider the following examples. Sat Kritva Karyang Gataha. Having done a good job, someone left. Similarly, Asat Kritva Karyang Gataha. Having done a bad job, someone left. Here, Sat Kritva does not stand for Adaran Kritva but for Shobhanang Kritva. Shobhanang Karyang Kritva, having done a good job. Similarly, here Asat Kritva does not stand for Anadaran Kritva but for Ashobhanang Kritva. Since Sat / Asat is not being used in the sense of Adare / Anadare here, it does not get the designation Gati, and hence no compounding between Sat / Asat and Kritva can be done, by 2 to 18, because 2 to 18 says ku gati pradaya. Without gati sanya we cannot have the samasaha. Subsequently 7.137 samase nang purve ktvo lyap, which requires compound formation, cannot replace ktva by lyap.